We're kind of at halftime right now, but the second half of this storm will come in by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock this coming morning. So by the time we're waking up tomorrow morning, another round of sleet and ice will be moving in. All right, check this video out. I've kind of been obsessed with these videos because you don't see this type of video very often. We've had so much heavy sleet, and then where your roof starts to kind of go in at certain sections, it just funnels down and it looks like a waterfall of sleet, or it kind of reminds me of like an hourglass of sand, but just look how much that accumulates. We just have a mix of sleet everywhere. This is from the south side of Fort Smith, and this was closer to 10 o'clock earlier this morning, and we picked up some ice and sleet till about 2 or 3, but things are wrapping up for the first wave. The second wave, you don't see it yet. Right now, dry conditions in West Texas, that's going to change. Here in the next couple of hours, we'll see more ice and sleet just develop, and then guess what? It's going to head right here towards Arkansas and Oklahoma. But right now, we're taking a break. It's halftime. We need a break, right? In fact, sometimes some of the roads are clearing up a little bit where tire tracks continue to roll over it. You get that friction, you get that heat. And so if you do have to travel tonight, hopefully you've got those tire tracks and you'll be good to go. It's when you're trying to make those lane changes or just trying to make a turn off or on the interstate, that can get tricky. And of course, county roads are pretty slick at this time. We still have a little bit of light sleet in the River Valley from about Ozark eastbound to Clarksville, getting a little bit of that sleet and ice. We have one more band coming in over Mount Magazine at this moment. In Scott County, a little bit of light sleet at this time. But things are wrapping up for this round. Northwest Arkansas, we've been dry for the past couple of hours. There could be a stray sleet pellet out there, but not a big deal at the moment. In the River Valley, we kind of dried out throughout Fort Smith, Van Buren. Clouds are still low, and sometimes you get kind of this weird freezing mist. I mean, things are still kind of nasty, but we're taking a break before another wave comes on in. Just talking about how much we've had so far over time. This is estimating how much water's been in the atmosphere, and you can kind of induce where we've had the heaviest sleet. We had a really good pocket of sleet over Bentonville and Rogers, east to Beaver Lake. But I tell you what, in the River Valley, especially LaFleur County, we've been hit hard today with that sleet, and into Sequoia County too, where of course we still have those backups on I-40 right now towards Roland. Even into the south side of Fort Smith, downtown Fort Smith, we've had a lot. And then you guys in Logan County, Johnson County, we're picking up a lot of sleet and sometimes freezing rain east of Fort Smith a little bit too. Temperatures, they're right next to or below freezing. However, notice in Waldron, for example, earlier we were at 30, now we're at 32. That's going to impact this next wave of frozen precipitation. This first wave we had today, pretty much sleet area-wide. In fact, a couple snowflakes mixed in the northwest, but I think with this next round will be a little bit warmer, and that means more freezing rain area-wide. We're in the teens in northwest, we're in the 20s and 30s right now throughout the River Valley. Here's a look at that next wave coming in with a little bit warmer air. It may not be just sleet, but ice and sleet together for your Thursday, coming in by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. In the River Valley, more freezing rain, I think, as this next wave moves in, and that's just going to help things remain slick on our area roads. It's going to be slick tonight. It'll be slick tomorrow morning. Actively precipitation going on out there for tomorrow morning. It could get dicey. Thursday afternoon, we finally dry out, but we probably won't melt a lot until we get towards Friday with that sun. Here's a look at futurecast. We're drying things out at the moment, but then that second wave comes in after midnight. By about 4 o'clock, there it is. Big time once again, heavy sleet, heavy freezing rain too will be here, and that won't wrap up until the early afternoon hours tomorrow. Guys, then we're done. Take a break. There's really not much headed our way for the next several days. Now this weekend there's maybe a stray shower Saturday, but really nothing to even talk about at the moment. We'll get back to the 40s and 50s. In the River Valley, we may hit the 50s as soon as Sunday, but I tell you what, that Friday sunshine, that's going to feel so good.
And a week from today, it's in the mid-60s again.
Yeah. As if nothing ever happened.
Yeah. A week from today is also March, so this better be the last winter
true.
storm we
Okay.
deal with.
It will be.
We'll hope. All right. Thanks, Matt. Still ahead here on your 5 News.